Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm News Jester. My name is Junior. Today we'll go ahead and unbox this figure from Mattel Creations. This is the Masterverse Horde Trooper. Sorry. Anyway, it's kind of weird. I'd already opened this up. Well, no, I've already taken out of the shipper box. I bought 3 of these, by the way. I'll tell you why. But then I wasn't gonna show this, but then look at this cute dramatic box opening music, knowing at least Mattel acknowledges the fact that sometimes people do make these reviews and they start off on the shipper box. I don't want to do that because who cares about the shipper box, right? But anyway, so here's the thing, right? So Masterverse is always gonna hold a good spot in my heart, because we'll do a 360 as I talk about this, because I really like it. I think it's gotten everything right in its initial phases, price wise, design wise, and accessory wise. They were all good. I think they started off at $19.99, right? But now it's like $22.99. Anyway, I wanted this. I wanted the Horde Trooper in the Masterverse line because it's the first troop building that we have. We don't have any one of those Eternian guards, Royal Guards, or anything. But now we do have Skelecons, which I bought 3 of, I think. So I wanted this for sure, maybe at least 4, at least once. But I held off on it because it's an exclusive. I hate exclusives, to be honest. I really do. I'm the type of collector that wants to collect things because I like the toys. I want to play with the toys. I want to take it out of the boxes. I don't plan on reselling any of my items. So I don't care about exclusives. The appeal of the toy to me is not because it's limited or exclusive to anything in particular. I want it to be like, I'm a consumer. I want to buy it. Let me buy it. Don't put it on exclusivity. Don't put it on a time pre-order. And everything like that. I would have preferred to have bought this on Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store rather than straight from Mattel. Not because I feel like they're cheating, because it's basically the same price, while retail stores have to pay more, not pay more, but basically charge at the same rate. I don't care about that, honestly. I'm a consumer. I just want to buy stuff, right? So anyway, it's not that. What I do care about is the fact that if I wanted to buy this, shipping would have charged me $6 for one. Man, this is bigger than I expected. And to be honest, that's the reason why I pay a monthly fee for Amazon, is because I don't want to pay shipping, because sometimes I pay a lot. Now, I don't want to pay for membership. So that's why I would have preferred this to have been free. I would have preferred it to say, okay, if you purchase more than 2, shipping's free, or if you purchase for a certain amount of money, like $50, $70, shipping would be free, something like that, for sure. But that's what I would have preferred, rather than being charged $66. Now, this thing has been on pre-order, has not sold out yet, so that's kind of good, because it gave me a chance to realize, man, if I buy 2, at least the $6 would have been divided to 2, so it would have been $3 instead of 6. But then I figured, you know what, I really kind of like it. It looks okay. I really do want to troop build this. Let me buy 3. That's like over $100, right? And I wasn't sure. Now that I'm seeing it though, I want to get more if I can. But anyway, $33 times 3, it's gonna be like $99 plus shipping 6. But at least this way, the $6 shipping charge is spread out now to 3, so that would have been, that's now at $2 shipping. So with that, I'm kind of okay with. So I'm glad it didn't sell out quick enough so that I can actually had the chance to buy it, because now that I'm seeing this, I would have regretted not buying this had I known it was this big. And it's but okay, so I'm kind of getting sidetracked, right? But there's something here. I'm kind of hoping this is an accessory. It feels empty though. Yeah, this thing feels empty, but so maybe this is just a spacer. Nope, there's actually something in there. So that box, as good as it is, that's gonna be thrown away. Oh, it's a secondary chest? Or is this a back piece? It's a back piece. And it goes probably like this? Nope, it goes like this. Nope. Yeah, it goes like that. Okay. Alright, so I can see now the ankle is kind of tight. I can also tell that now that the ankle has ankle rocker, so that's pretty cool. The detents on this one is slightly too big, like too far apart. But anyway, okay. For first impressions, accessories. That's not really an accessory. I don't know why they kept that separated. They should have just been in one. This is plain plastic, no paint application whatsoever. It's kind of bent. You can fix that by putting it in water. Interesting design. You can actually see a dragon on that top of the staff. So actually, I'm assuming like if they had played on this a little bit more, they would have made this kind of like, oh, look at that. It actually comes open like that. Now, if it hadn't been me, because this is actually pretty cool idea. That is a dragon. You can see, right, the dragon face in there. That it's a dragon. Like if they had made this a little bit bigger, like wider, then this could have been like a sickle-like weapon. This is really awesome though, the design on this one. And then this would have been sharper edges, then it could have been like more menacing. It's actually kind of cool. Maybe I can do something to kind of change this up. The idea on it is pretty cool. Anyway, so and then the secondary accessory is this sword over here, which is freaking big. Just to compare, here's Hordak, and it's basically as tall as Hordak. You guys see that? So design-wise, there's Hordak's face. That makes sense. Hordak's vain, so he's gonna have his face everywhere. You know what? I'm leaning towards getting a fourth one because 3 is kind of like an odd number. I guess, you know what? I can work with 3. I don't want to pay another $6 shipping. Anyway, so so here's the guy. Need something. So as you can see, the visor is actually see-through, so I'm interested to see how they did that. If it's a secondary piece. The Hordak on his chest emblem is much more pronounced, much more detailed. So that's good. This is one piece, which is kind of a shame because that's going to inhibit articulation. This is one piece over here. Nice design over here. So this we know is separate. We took that out. So articulation on the arm, on the shoulder, of course. It's very smooth, so that's good. Has a bicep swivel. It only has one hinge on the elbow, so you can only go not even 90, but very, very close to a 90 degree. Again, just friction. It also has a swivel here at the glove, so it's got a bicep swivel, a single elbow joint, and then a swivel on the glove. And then for the hands, basically swivel and then in and out. It's preformed. The gloves or the hands are preformed, but it's good. The sculpturing detail is good enough in there that it's not too soft or anything. I think it's got some sort of a wash, but I can't tell if it does or it's just normal gray plastic. This this is tied into this one. This is one piece. It's kind of flexible, but I'm afraid that if you move this too much out, you might cause this to bend and get damaged and get cut off. So would have been nicer if there has been a hinge there, but obviously that would have added cost. That's probably why they didn't do it. So it's a ball joint connection up here, and then a waist swivel here. So that's good. Again, a lot of movement because of that ball joint over there. So that's a good choice. And then for this one, it's soft plastic, and it's got a very soft ratchet. Maybe it's just, I do feel it, but it's so soft. I'm not gonna count it as an actual ratchet. It can move more out. No, so this is not what's limiting the movement out. It's basically how they design it here. So it's hitting this part. Okay, so now you can move it a little bit more, but you just have to squeeze it under, which is fine because there's no paint in this one. It's not like you're gonna rub paint or anything. This is just plastic that's colored. I think it's, other people would probably know, but it feels like the color is sculpted in or baked into the actual plastic. But I can see a wash here. See that? Like a burned off wash. So, So it's got the thigh swivel, really nice. Oh, it's got a drop down. Look at, oops, what? Oh no, man. Don't worry, it's not broken, but it's just weird though that it pops off easily. Which is, so it's got a drop down on the hips, basically increasing the range of that, because without the drop down, this is the range of the legs moving forward. With the drop down, it increases a little bit more, but maybe about 15 degrees more. That is good. That's really good. Now I think we've never had a drop down in the Masterverse, which is kind of cool. Look at that. This is how old it's been, dusty and spiderwebby. Yeah, that's probably the first time I've ever seen a figure from the Masterverse line with a drop down connection. That's pretty cool. And we do have double joints on the knee, so that's good too. There's no twist on the boots, and I've already shown you the ankle backward can go that much. Forward, you hear that? There's like 4 clicks in between the back and the forward maximum range. But I feel like the spacing in between might be too big. We'll see as I try to pose it. And then it has an ankle rocker, which is good enough. And there's the bottom. Again, the Horde symbol. That's pretty cool. Now, I do know the head is supposed to come off. So there you go. Look at that. Now, I'm going to say that this head sculpt could have used a little bit of paint application to just really blow this thing up. This is a really good head sculpt. It's kind of a shame the paint application is minimal, but there is something in there in the eye. And then you can see that he's got a slight squint. This is really cool, man. It really is. But it's kind of funny though. If you look how he sculpted it, it seems like this is one of those characters who's got a big head and very narrow shoulders, or even small shoulders. I would even say that maybe this guy is literally just like this tall. And I would love to see that. I would love to see this guy out of the armor and see how they think this person looks. It kind of makes sense that his troops would be of minimal stature compared to Horde, because I feel like his ego could not stand a Horde trooper that's marginally or physically bigger than he is. So, okay, so that's how they did the inside. So there is a separate piece over here. That's really cool. I really am digging this. $33. I feel it's well worth $33. I just don't feel like it's worth having to pay an extra 60 bucks, $6 for shipping, because then that makes it over $40. Because it's only got 2 accessories. Granted, they're really good accessories, but really cool. So how tall is this guy? Let's see. This is currently at 0 inches, and gonna have to use his sword here. Probably around 8.5 inches. 8.5 and a smidge. Maybe like an added maybe 0.02 millimeters. But compared to Hordak, which is sitting at the very top of his, whatever this thing is called, 7.25. That's a pretty good size comparison. And I still have Evelyn over here from my previous. Oh my god, I love how they have this over here. I mean, I haven't reviewed or looked at Masterverse for quite a while. The cartoon collection has really been drawing me in, but having this in hand, it just sparks my interest in Masterverse, because there's not a lot left, right, of characters. That's why I haven't been really interested in the Masterverse line. I did buy the Battle Armor He-Man, but only because I was buying the 40th anniversary Skeletor, which got canceled from Walmart, of course. But anyway, this is really, really good. This guy, yeah, really, really good. I need to troop build this. I have 3 of them. I'll put them out and see how they display, because this is so imposing. Stands pretty good. And the plastic, the build quality is pretty good all over it, even though this one does come off pretty easily. The build quality is good. I'm not afraid of playing with it. I don't think any part of this, sorry about that, will break. So what I was saying is that if this had been designed to be as big as these wings, wouldn't that be cool like that? Even bigger. Anyway, yeah. So $33 plus shipping. Let's say you went ahead and just bought one of this. $33 plus shipping of $6. It's gonna be $39. At $39, I would put the value of this at 10 or 11 with a base price of 10. That's how much I really don't like the $6 shipping. It just, $6 out of 33, that's what, 6.24, a fifth of the price, or somewhere around a fifth of the price that you're adding on. And it just adds to it. So if now at $33, because I still haven't put in the tax, if this had been available Amazon or BBTS at $33, then I would have put the value on this one at 12 to 13, closer towards 12, because I really do want to get more of this. I feel at $33 this would have been a good toy to to build out. You know, I don't have any more space in my He-Man designated collection, but this thing is just so big and imposing. This is really, really cool. Really is. Anyway, that's it. I really do love it. I hope you guys were able to get it for yourselves. I really hope this becomes available someplace else that's cheap. If I really don't want exclusives, but at least I was able to get it without any kind of hassle. I don't like the fact that I had to pay an additional $6 for shipping, but you know. So now that's basically, I want to get more of this, but the $6 shipping is basically like dragging me out. So unless I can find another item that I want to purchase from Mattel Creations that would disperse the $6 shipping, I really don't want to buy more of this. I don't want to get 6. I don't want to get 3 more and get 6 because that's another $100 purchase, and I've allocated my funds to something else. But anyway, it's still a good purchase. If you guys are okay with the 40, at $33 or $36, it's still a pretty good purchase, I think. No, it's $39. At $39, it's still a good enough purchase. The design looks awesome. The stature looks good. Even though it's not painted, they use this plastic that's got this sheen that's perfect for metal. A very imposing figure, and yeah, I'm glad that I was able to get it. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next review. Bye.